Nigga!
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here getting ready to play in this last game in our Rookie of the Year series.
How you think it's going so far?
Well, I mean, y'all been watching the games, right? Yeah, no surprise, I haven't performed to the level I'm capable of.
Why do you think that is?
Well, we got a strong draft class, that's first. But I've been putting too much pressure on myself. I need to let the game come to me instead of trying to force someone else's narrative.
So what's next?
We're gonna ball out tonight. And then we're gonna see what we can do just to keep getting better. The ultimate goal is rings and MVPs, not Rookie of the Year. So it's all good as far as I'm concerned.
Well said.
MP out.
What's up, MP? Over here.
The big man, 7'1", number 27, Rudy Gobert.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Malik Monk, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Nets, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Terrence Mann, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
Just so tough to stop. In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, we've been closely following MP's mission to become Rookie of the Year. And while some would argue that he hasn't done enough to attain that goal, you can't write him off just yet. A big effort tonight could be all that's needed to sway the critics. Is it likely? No. Is it possible? Just maybe.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
To the inside. Pass to Dimon. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Counted from distance. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. From about 19, stolen. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Pass to Thomas. There's the three. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
George with it, and it's Man picking him up. And here's MP from outside. Clowney pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he gets the bucket. Thomas has got 5 now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
There's the screen. Here's Terrell. And a nice finish on the layup.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Gobert up top. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Gobert passes to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points here for Cam Thomas.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the triple too.
Brooklyn leading by 4. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside man. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And it's Terrell missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Outside man. Pass to Dimon. He shoots a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Back to Thomas. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Thomas passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
MP outside. And here's Sabonis outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to man. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Dimon, that's good. Dimon's got 5 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Picked by Sabonis. The 3 is up. And another Sacramento 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. They set the screen. Here's Clowney. And it's off from 3-point range. For Sacramento, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. And MP with a basket on the assist by Murray. 6 points for him.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to man. Here's Dimon. Thomas outside. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
This is the kind of range Thomas had, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
George sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Nets have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Clowney. Now Thomas lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They get the rebound. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Here's Dimon. Last game for him, he had 14. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Šarić checks in for Murray. DeMar DeRozan comes in for George. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Monk. Now here's DeRozan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Dimon. Now here's Thomas. Over MP. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Now here's Mann, coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Clowney. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Now MP. He's got 6. And here's Šarić for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. The Kings trailing. Here's Terrell. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Clowney. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Williams is subbed in for Mann. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Šarić, and MP subbed in for Ellis. Here's MP, driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Taking a look at the Kings. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Keon Ellis. And it's MP in at point guard. Clowney, good.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Sabonis finds MP. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. DeRozan passes to MP. 4 on the clock. Screen by MP. Kept alive by Sacramento. Back to Sabonis. MP against Williams. Takes a three. Wilson grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
MP, the pass to Ellis. Back to MP. Down low. MP packs it home.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. Over Schroeder. And there's another one for Brooklyn. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And MP throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. And it's Dimon missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. MP, the pass to Schroeder. Back to MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Sabonis, the pass to MP. Picked by Sabonis. Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Williams. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for DeRozan. Paul George comes in for Ellis. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. Here's George. And George with the jam.
I'd like to see that PG getting after it.
Brooklyn trailing. Thomas outside. Here's Clowney. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
And it's Dimon missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. MP shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Dimon. It's Thomas on the wing. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
MP, the pass to George. And here's MP from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Thomas with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Dimon. 7 points in the game. That one goes in. Dimon's got 9.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
MP, the pass to Murray. Picked by Murray. MP finds Murray. Back to MP. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
Thomas passes to Mann. Here's Dimon. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And for these point guards, it's not all about assists. These are the top scoring guards since the All-Star break. MP, number 1.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
It's a trend in the NBA these days. Point guards whose number 1 job is to score the basketball, and he's the best of all right now.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks really contributed. He dropped 48 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Nets with a lead. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Sinks that one from the post. 11 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
MP, the pass to Eubanks. And here's Murray. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Yep, count it.
Yeah, it's always a good sign when Thomas is creating for his teammates.
1:43 left to play in the first half. It's George on the wing. MP outside, kicks it to George. It's Monk on the wing. And another miss by Sacramento. Brooklyn leading by 3. On the wing man, George defending. Outside man, knocked away. George with a steal. It's intercepted. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Pass to man. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Kings trail by 3. MP outside. Pass to George. Another possession, another assist.
You're hard to be a better passer than this man. What a rare combination of talent and unselfishness.
He is the engine that makes this team go. And right now, he's closing in on the 5th most assists in a single year.
Yeah, inching closer to what Isaiah Thomas did in 1985, posting 1,123 dimes. Of course, Isaiah did that while leading his team in scoring as well.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game in Brooklyn. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Better luck next time. Fans, let's hear it for our contestants. Well done.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
only have 2 words for you. Elbow, damage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counter-punched at times as well. Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
When I look at Brooklyn, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Brooklyn's shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Well, the Kings shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Terrell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Dimon. Finished off the break. Dimon's got 17 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
There's the screen. MP with it. And as Thomas picking him up, kicks it to George. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
One of the league's best wing shooters, PG provides offense night in and night out.
Out to the wing. It's stolen by MP. Murray takes flight.
There's the slam from Murray. I love this aggressive approach inside by him.
Here's Dimon. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Picked by Gobert from deep. And it's Dimon missing. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. He's got 17. Back to MP. Pass to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's MP. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Nets trail by 3. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
MP outside. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Dimon. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gobert passes to Mann. Picked by Gobert. For 3, Dimon. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here's Gobert. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. MP makes his move. Monk against Thomas. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Terrell. And another basket for Sacramento.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Dimon. He puts up a 3. It's rebounded by George.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Nets trail by 3. Thomas outside. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Here's Thomas. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Terrell. Sabonis finds MP. And here's George. There's the triple. They get it back. Outside Monk. MP, the pass to George. Launches it. The shot no good. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mann. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Fires high post. And MP with a basket on the assist by Monk. Terrell's got 24.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
For 3, Dimon. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 11. George passes to MP. And there's the drive. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dimon for the tie. Rebound by the Kings.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And that one's good. Terrell.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 5. Mann with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's MP. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 16 points now.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Mann. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 6 points in the quarter.
He knocked 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Saric checks in for Murray. DeRozan comes in for Paul George. And it's Schroeder in for Monk. MP, the pass to DeRozan. MP looking around. Out to Schroeder from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Terrell's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And already MP has this awareness. He knows to keep an eye on the outside to look for those openings.
Pass to Saric. Back to MP. Saric a screen. Here's MP. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Dimon. Defended by DeRozan. Back to Mann. Uses the glass on the layup. Mann's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Kicks it to DeRozan. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Šarić. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at Sacramento, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
Right now, for Sacramento, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Kings also making a change. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for MP.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The first free throw is good.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Schroeder. DeRozan with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. A good look from MP. And another miss by Sacramento.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's Williams off the drive. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads...
Checked in for Brooklyn. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And MP subbed in for Šarić. Here's Johnson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wilson. Here's Thomas. Six to shoot. Johnson on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Taking a look at Sacramento. We've got Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's MP, and it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard. Here's Terrell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. The kick out to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings lead by 8. Here's Terrell. Driving to the basket. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's the lob. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Johnson passes to Wilson. It's Thomas on the wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Williams. Offensive rebound. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, great recognition by Gobert, kicking it out to the line.
The Kings lead by 7. MP outside. Can't cash it in from close range. Brooklyn's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And here's Thomas. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Ellis. And here's MP. McDermott with a screen on Johnson. Pass to McDermott. Back to MP. Ellis outside. Puts one up from 19. Rebound Brooklyn. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack. Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Terrell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
For Brooklyn, Clowney, he's checked in for Wilson. Mann comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Johnson. Sacramento also making some changes. George, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Schroeder in for Ellis. Gobert against Sabonis. Pass to Thomas. Back to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
He's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Sacramento leading by 5. MP outside. Now George. Back to MP. George passes to MP. To the paint. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Again, the miss by the Kings.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Clowney. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Inside. There's the steal. Outside man. Now here's Gobert. Here's Thomas for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 2-point Kings lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for DeRozan. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
The Kings have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's MP. And that time also a missed shot.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pass to Clowney. For 3, Dimon. And the Nets get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 2.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
MP, the pass to Murray. Oh, Murray finishing the lob.
Yeah, and he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
Pass to Thomas. Now man, back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to George. On the wing, MP. Outside Monk. Another steal. Thomas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
MP outside. Pass to Monk. Fires from deep. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. And again with the rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Thompson outside from downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Oh, he misses the layup.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's MP. Outside Murray. Now Monk. MP drives in. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Yes, sir! Count it!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Kings trail by 7. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now George, from deep, buries it from outside.
That's what you love about PG. He rises to the occasion.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 51%. Good clip on the field. For 3, George is there for the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside man. Here's Dimon. They set the pick. Shoots a 3. Gobert. Oh, he rips it down off the miss. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Williams is checked in for man.
Number 1, Zaire Williams.
Now here's MP. Oh, it's off! So it's Brooklyn now. 6-point game. And that's an intentional foul. And now we've got an intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Oh, it drops in!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the foul called on MP. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both shots good from the stripe.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
He launches. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And so he makes both from the line. and stolen by Williams. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Obviously a tough loss for you, MP. What stands out as the biggest thing going forward?
I don't think we have to go back to the drawing board or anything. We know what we wanted to do tonight, and we know where we came up short. I need to rebound better, first of all. If I do that, it'll make my teammates' job a lot easier. Clean up some stuff like that, and we'll be good. We'll win more games.
That's right, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Right here.
Good one, right here.
Right
Miss Conway.
You've talked about proving that you're one of the leading contenders for Rookie of the Year against other top contenders. So, why did you fall short?
I wouldn't say I came up short, Miss Conway. I think I just ran into some very good competition and found out where I still needed to grow my game. Don't get it twisted, though. This is just the beginning. I'm going to be in this league for a very long time. That means I'll get better.
I have no doubt. Thank you.
You're welcome.
MP right here. Right here.
Oh, I do have one more.
Way better.